Hello, in this video I want to show you how you can use the include tags of the library Wanilla. Here I'm on its npm page. There you find some examples and some documentation. I want to mention I have published this library a few days ago, and I will of course make a better documentation in the future. But for now, I want to focus on this include tags because it is really cool, and yeah, I want to show you. And after that, uh, I want to generate a static site from the project on the left here using this library. So let's get started. I just start the 5 server. You can see the about and the index page. I've already included the library, the latest version, and added this event listener for when the page is loaded. And on the index page, I've already created a paragraph and appended it to after the h1. You can see that here. So this is this W is the syntax for creating and managing tags with Wanilla. But what I want to show you is, as I said before, the include tag. So what it is and why you want to use it. Sometimes you want to include other files inside of your pages, and imagine you have a footer or a header, a menu, or some feature, and you have to include them on every page. And once you make a change, you have to adjust that change on every page, and that's really annoying. So instead of that, you can just include those files, and once you change, I just get a call. It's right, nothing important. Let's see. Okay, so okay, I will just turn it off. Okay, done. So let's see. I want, for example, create a menu. I will add a new folder because I will later add some more files into that folder. You will see that later. I create a menu. I create a div and lists, or even links. Let's say, sorry, to the home page and one to the about page. Okay, about. Let's see. Okay, should be fine. Then we want to include this menu here. So the syntax is include. I just copy that here. Include menu from menu. Menu. Nothing here. And the placeholder while it is loading. Let's see what this does. You can see here the placeholder. So there are two possible ways to include files. With this syntax, we just can use W and then auto include, and it will just work fine. You can see now, I just have to add it. Let's see, you still have to add these tags to every page. So let's copy that here and let's copy that to the about page as well. Now you can see home page, about page. Now, yes, there are two ways to include files, with the auto include and manually. I guess, not sure I made the documentation yet, but it is a bit more complex, but you have a bit more possibilities. I definitely will add it to the documentation later. So, well, that's a pretty cool feature, but you can of course do many more things. I've just put that to the right. So you can add another paragraph if you like. Let's say hello, and you will see on both pages, you can see the changes. Good. Now what you can do, it's really cool. You can add whatever, you can pass properties to that menu. For example, a name, and you have to write that in uppercase. And then let's see, you can just here add a name in lowercase, and let's add my name. And then you can see on the about page, on the about page we have Yannick, and on the home page, let's see, Aika, for example. So hello Yannick, hello Aika. So, and these are of course fixed values, but you could query select this item and change these attributes before using auto include, or as I said before, you can use the include. It will be something like that, I believe, but I will put that in the documentation. You can read that later once available here. Okay, but it doesn't stop here. You can of course do many things more. So on the menu, let's see, you can add inline styles. Let's just add here an ID menu. So, and then here the ID, oops, the wrong menu, and let's see, back or border is 1 pixel and blue and solid. Why did that not work? Let's see. Style. Menu. It should work. Let's see. Quickly open that. Yes. Let's see. The paragraph is here, but the inline style. Let's just put that below then. Oh, okay. If I just put it below, it will work. I guess I have to investigate that and try to fix it. Okay, well, for now it works. And you can of course add inline scripts. You can use W of course in here. So we query select the ID menu. Then we want to append another list element. Let's just create another list element. A link. Create a element with href of, yes, let's say home. Then the text is home to, let's see, append child. Why is there a placeholder displaying here? Let's see. Is there something wrong? Just append to. Let's see if this works. No. Oh, just the wrong syntax. Yeah, it's hard to make a video and think at the same time. So, yes, you can use inline scripts, inline styles, multiple fragments of HTML uh, um, blocks, and you can of course include other files inside of here. So let's see, I include CSS from the source menu.css, and I will create a new menu.css file, and similar to that I will add a padding of 15 pixels, remove that, and it will have a padding of 15 pixels. Now exactly the same for inline styles. You could just include a style, make a style sheet, style script as a JavaScript file, and it will be included as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You can see now, once I reload or I switch the page, that of course, since it is client-side rendered, you can see that for a millisecond you can see the placeholder and so on. And to remove that, well, we can just generate a static site. Let me just show you. The quickest way to do it is just to use the script with the latest tag. Let's see. We have a PowerShell window here. Yes, good. npx generate static site latest, and then we want to generate it from the current directory, and we want to put it in the www directory. Let's see. Start rendering. It crawls the index page and crawls the about page. It has crawled 2 pages to the W folder. You can see on the index page, if I format that, the menu is included, the inline styles are included, the style sheet is included here, and everything works. Of course, if you pre-render the page, you don't want to include this script file here, and probably you want to keep that to make some client-side interactions. But to remove this from the final build, it is pretty easy. You can just add, like, this is part of the generate static site package, that inline scripts can be removed by using SSR only tag. It put that tag here, and on the about page, let's see, SSR only, and this script should only be executed during pre-render, and it should not be executed after pre-rendering. So let's run that script again. Good. You can see the index page. If I format it, you can see the props. I passed the name. Here on the index page it's Ica. Then you have the menu. We have the inline styles, and the script here is gone. Means it will not execute anything on the client, but you still have access to Wanilla in case you want to use interactive buttons or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty cool. If I open it here, you can see I'm already on the index page. Since I'm using a 5 server, it will automatically navigate to the current page. And you can see now, oh, of course the rings are relative. So if I click home, it will be navigating to the home. But you can see if I refresh here the page, it is all static. You don't see anything, you don't see the placeholder, no JavaScript is executed at all. So that's pretty cool. And in the development phase, you can just save time by including multiple files, header, links, footer, features, sidebars, and even inside that menu, you can include all the HTML files, CSS, whatsoever. And it works all pretty well. Well, I hope you liked this video, and I will of course improve this library and this library as well in the future. They are all published a few days ago. The documentation is not, it is good, but it hasn't all features included yet. Yeah, I hope you like it. You will give it a try, and hopefully there will be better documentation soon. Bye.